is there a tin whistle in the Braveheart theme somewhere? I feel like one of the soaring,
Could
beautiful
be.
melodies
It's probably in there.
might be one of them.
Yeah,
I
we watched
could-
that film the other day.
Oh,
The
did
music's
you?
so beautiful.
What do you think of that as a Scottish person?
We watched it, like, I've never watched it fully. I don't know.
Right.
I don't really. I
Have an
don't. I
opinion.
have an opinion on it.
What about you, James?
Yeah. What do you think, James?
Have you've seen Braveheart, haven't you? It's a classic.
I don't really have an opinion of
You
it
don't have an
either.
opinion?
No, it's.
Right. Okay.
I think if you're Scottish, you kind of just like, yeah, that's a Hollywood depiction of
Yeah.
Scotland, and it's
It's not realistic.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, it makes me want to be Scottish, but you know, I'm just a British dude. What the fuck do I know?
Some of my family seem to swear by it. I think it's like a sort of New Year's
Yeah.
Day, like
Because you're
like a very well
yeah,
kind of
I
tradition.
forgot you're half Scottish.
Yeah.
Your dad, when he first met me, tore me apart. He was like, he was like,
Why?
"You're not Scottish." It's really funny.
You like Irn Bru?
I love Irn
Okay.
Bru.
So
Yeah.
that's like a prerequisite, isn't it?
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
think
Right.
so.
Okay. I'm gonna ask this question: why is Irn Bru a prerequisite for Scottish people?
Because James, help me out here. I feel like it is the perfect combination of like tangy sweetness, without it like coating your teeth too much.
Okay. Because it doesn't taste like anything else I've ever
No.
tasted.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
I like it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I just wonder why it's Scottish people in particular that
right.
love it.
Okay.
That really love it. Is there a reason, or is it just a mere coincidence?
Well,
Something
I mean, it is Scottish.
Yeah, I
I
think.
don't- yeah.
You know.
Is that literally just it?
The Irn Bru tend to market it towards Scottish people as well.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know, they don't really market it towards the rest of the UK even.
No.
I think it's
Like, you-
pure.
In Scotland, you get
patriotism.
Irn Bru Christmas adverts.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is Snowman.
Yeah,
Right.
they're walking through the air, but with a can of Irn Bru, and then he drinks
Of
it.
course.
Right.
Obviously.
Pull that up right now. I want to see that.
But you never see it down in England or the rest of the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. This is right. I'm going to sound so British right now. So Scotland, do they have like their own like TV channels and
Yeah.
is it like its own little
Yeah,
world?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
BBC Scotland and everything like that, isn't it? So there's
I'm just
definitely,
wondering
like-
where they've had these little adverts. You see,
Yeah, BBC Alba. That's
right.
like Celtic Scottish TV.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Hmm.
My mum told me at Christmas that I didn't remember this. I used to do little impressions of them speaking Gaelic when I was a kid, which is pretty bad. But hey, yeah.
Oh, this is it. So the people watching at home, oh my god! So it's the Snowman, you know, the classic Christmas film, but the wee lad is he's trying to hide an Irn Bru drink whilst he's flying.
That's the Edinburgh Fourth Rail. Oh, it's Edinburgh. That's Edinburgh.
Ah, amazing,
Yeah.
nice, very nice.
The lyrics are always something about the snowman nicking the wee kid's Irn Bru, and it is really angry about it. And so I think every year they sort of add a little bit
One
to the
extra
story.
line, yeah.
Right,
And
okay.
yeah,
So you're like, you're trying to follow it every year. That's great.
And it always ends with he stole my Irn Bru and let go of my hand.
Seriously,
Yeah.
That's insane.
amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, I mean, I'm not drunk. I don't drink it as much. James, you were well and truly hooked for. Wait, would you say you're still hooked on the old brew? James is nodding at me. Are you? Because James is on. What's the diet called?
elimination diet.
Elimination.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds intense.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds cooler than it is. It's not fun.
Do you want to
What if
just
you're
give a
eliminated?
rough explanation of what it is?
Yes, and I know that my partner is not listening right now, so I can say whatever I like
Also,
about it.
Go to town, James. Go to town.
It's basically cutting out 6 food groups that are bad for you, which are alcohol, soy, gluten, sugar, and some other ones. What are the others? Some fats, so I'm only allowed olive oil.
Ooh.
But yeah, I've not had Irn Bru in 10 days.
And how's that sitting with you?
Well, the first 4 days were really bad.
Okay.
I don't know if it was
now?
just the sugar or what, but I couldn't concentrate on anything. I couldn't really think. And now I just feel normal.
Oh, that's nice. Right, okay. Before this period then, James, what's the longest you'd been without, consecutively drinking Irn Bru?
I think probably the longest time could be 2 to 3 days.
Ever.
That's nice.
Ever?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think that might be the thing, and that like they market it for Scottish people, and then you get hooked.
And then they've got you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
then
used
they've
to
got
fill
you.
my my locker in school with Irn Bru cans.
Seriously?
Yeah.
But would they not?
I'd have one for break and then one for lunch, and then sometimes I'd take one out for the way home.
The
They're
Irn Bru
crazy.
chewy bars, the little sweet bars.
Oh, those are great.
Those are fantastic.
They're so good, aren't they? They're so wrong.
They're so
So right.
What are they?
So
Sorry,
wrong.
I've never seen these.
They're like Malwam kind of
Yeah.
size things, or like the
Right.
cola bottle kind of things, but yeah, so much dirtier in every way.
It's just like solid orange crap in a bar,
Yeah, literally.
and it's the same tangy sweetness and
Mhm.
patriotism.
Man.
Am I right in thinking they tried to make it healthier at one point, and Scotland pretty much like rebelled? Like they tried to like new improved recipe, and they're like, come on, like guys, we all love Irn Bru in this country, but we should be more reasonable. And then Scotland as a nation, am I right in thinking that was it? Quite like a recent thing.
I don't know if Scotland rebelled, but I know James rebelled.
Yeah,
And-
James put up a stink. I remember it.
James, he ordered like a whole bunch, and then you tell it.
Yeah, I ordered. They're changing the recipe to have half as much sugar in it.
Yeah.
So I ordered, I think like a couple of months' supply.
How many cans, just so people know?
It was
How many
about
cans that would be?
72 cans, or whatever the multiple of 24 is. I think
Yeah.
about 4 crates.
Yeah.
And I ordered it from Amazon, and it was like 2 days before the change, or the big changeover, and it was sold out everywhere.
You weren't the only person.
I thought I was still going to get the old stuff, and they sent me 72 cans of the new stuff.
But-
That's savage, man.
I bet you then got addicted super quick because you had to get through 72 cans and didn't.
Well, yeah, I drank it.
But you weren't happy about it.
Yeah, you're not going to let him go to
I was less
waste.
happy about it than usual.
Scotland has crazy junk food habits, don't they? Everyone knows about the deep fried
Deep
Mars
fried.
bars, but there's some really good like takeaway end of the night kind of things in there. And was there one that which is like it's like a box of everything? I can't remember what you guys call that though. It's like
I mean,
I might. Maybe that's not like it might just be Glasgow or something like that.
I think it's called a munchie box.
Yeah,
Munchy
that rings a bell.
box.
Yeah,
It's
Wait.
everything brown.
everything. Look at that.
That's just
Everything-
British food in
Everything
general, though.
beige.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's, yeah.
They just put everything in batter, like anything. And my favourite one is like an entire pizza battered. And I've
my
got a picture of us after we did a diving station gig in Scotland, and George got a whole battered pizza, and it just looks like a crispy frisbee. It's so funny. It's a big, massive, deep
Yeah.
fried disc.
It sounds great,
Wow.
but also it sounds like a challenge
Yeah,
when you get to the end.
I do think like if we did get independence and they stopped all our channels of import, like we would be fucked.
But you can still deep fry things. So
Yeah.
it's all good. Have we got a picture of that? Was it the munchie? What was it called?
Munchy box.
Whoa. So what we're seeing here is what we got. That's like onion rings, pizza, some sort of barbecue.
That looks-
I think they're meant to be
ribs?
chips.
Kebab.
They're chips. So I like curly fries. What else we got? What's that white stuff at the bottom?
That actually looks like a healthy
Coleslaw?
version of a
Yeah.
munchie box,
Yeah.
if I'm honest.
That looks like
It's got some salad or something.
Right. Okay.
That's not
Few
normal.
tomatoes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very healthy.
We've got to like coat ourselves in grease to keep ourselves warm.
Of course.
That's the
Yeah.
general rule, I think.
I like it.
Yeah. It's true.
Scotland is somewhere I really, really want to explore.
We have other good things, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we've just been listing off all the bad stuff. But like some of the, there's a guy I follow on Instagram called Jack Anstey, and he's a photographer. He just photographs loads of places in Scotland.
Mm.
Man, it's so beautiful. I
It-
can't believe it.
It's crazy, and I feel like it's set like a horrible expectation for me for any view, and that like anytime I go anywhere, I'll be like, it's not quite as good though, is it?
Yeah,
It's,
I know what you mean.
it's never quite as good.
And Edinburgh is such a beautiful city
It
as
is.
well. It's probably the most beautiful city I've been to in the UK,
Mm.
like so far. It's just everywhere you go, like you just walking around it. It's oh my god, it's
It does
fascinating.
spoil
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
I really want to go to the Isle of Skye. Have you been?
I haven't. I would love to. Yeah, all the
that's
sort of Western
incredible.
Isles. My auntie's recently moved to the Isle of Lewis and Harris, and I keep doing this thing where I'll like pick a month where it looks like I'll be able to go and visit,
Mhm.
and then have to like scratch it off. But I'll like block out a month, and I'll be like, that's when I'm going,
Mhm.
because it's so lovely up there.
Whereabouts is that
That-
place?
It's Western Isles, so like west at the top and
Right.
west, top and west.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast to catch up on new episodes every week. Also, check us out on our Facebook and Instagram at RecRooms, where you can find out about our other exciting music series. We also have this and all our other episodes of the podcast up on our RecRooms YouTube channel for your viewing pleasure. See you next time.